What's going on, guys? This is Alex with Actualized Life. On here, I share useful insights that help you maximize your potential in life. And in this video, I'm going to share 7 morning routine habits specifically for your body. How you take care of your body directly impacts the way you feel each day. Therefore, doing something each morning that nourishes your body is essential to help you maximize your potential and accomplish your goals in life. So consider adding one of these habits into your morning routine. The first one is hydration. Since 70% of our body is comprised of water, it's important to hydrate our body each morning. So the moment you wake up, consider drinking a tall glass of water. I personally use a jug right next to my bed at room temperature, and I add lemon into it to make it more alkaline and tasty. This way I don't have to think about it. I don't have to go to the fridge each morning and pour the glass. It just reduces an extra step. So consider making this the first thing you do every morning on an empty stomach, drinking 16 to 24 ounces of water, and see how you feel afterward. The next habit to consider for your body is breathing exercises. Now, this is something that I recently started doing and has directly impacted the way that I feel each morning. I personally started doing the Wim Hof breathing. I also tried Tony Robbins' fire breath, which is something that he does every morning. And what I found for me is that the Wim Hof style of breathing is more beneficial for me. What it does is oxygenate my body and makes it more alkaline. And at the end of the day, what we want for our bodies is to make it more alkaline and less acidic. Alkaline equals health. What I also found is that the breathing helps me regulate my mind and my thinking so that I have less negative thinking patterns in the morning upon waking up. What I did previously was meditation. And for me, meditation is more passive versus the breathing is much more active. So by doing the breathing and holding my breath for a certain amount of time, there's really no room for negative thinking. So it basically resets my mind. The last thing that the breathing does is actually prepares me for a cold shower and cold exposure, which I'll get into later in this video. The next habit is stretching or yoga. When you wake up in the morning, it's natural for your body to feel stiff. And as we get older, our flexibility naturally weakens. This is why it's important to stretch our muscles each and every day, especially if you're someone like me who works out consistently. Personally, I work out 6 days a week. I lift 3 days and I run 3 days. So by doing the stretching, it actually prevents muscle soreness and fatigue. The way I see it, it's the lifting and the cardio running that makes my body look good, but it's the stretching that actually helps my body feel good. Just do a 5 to 10 minute stretching or yoga routine while listening to energizing music, or sometimes I even listen to an audiobook, and it's gonna go by quick. Once you're done, you'll feel much better and ready to take on the next thing. Another habit to consider is exercising outdoors in the form of either walking, running, or biking. Now, I personally believe that your morning routine should prioritize your main goals in life. So if your main goal is to be more fit, more strong, more healthy version of you physically, then this is something you definitely want to implement. Consider exercising for 20 to 30 minutes, ideally outdoors so you can get oxygen into your system while also getting a good sweat going. Now, since this can depend on weather conditions, these exercises might not always be sustainable outdoors, which is why having a backup gym membership for 10 to 20 bucks a month could be very helpful for use of the aerobic machines. Now, personally, I'd like to run outside, and I usually save that for the afternoon because for me, it typically takes about 25 minutes to complete a 3-mile run. And even though I feel great after that run each and every time, I'd rather spend more time focused on my work activities and growing this YouTube channel in the morning. The next habit to consider is lifting weights. Now again, if a major goal in life for you has to do with your body, such as getting stronger or more fit, then lifting weights is definitely the way to go. In fact, gaining strength through lifting weights is not only great for your physique and looking great, but it's also the best way to slow down the aging process. Now, similar to the running, for me, lifting weights does take a little more time than some of the other habits, which is why I typically save it for the afternoon. My lifting routine typically takes about 30 to 45 minutes on average. I do it from home, which saves me more time than if I were to go to the gym. But since I prioritize my work and building this YouTube channel for the most part, that's why I save it for the afternoon once I'm done with my first major work block. However, if you were to do this first thing in the morning, no doubt will you feel great and accomplish your main thing for the day, assuming your main thing is your body. The next habit to consider is taking a cold shower. Now, there are many benefits to taking a cold shower, which I've gone through in other videos, Wim Hof has scientifically proven that it does boost your immune system. Some other studies show that it actually enhances fat loss and also reverse autoimmune disease. Although all those benefits are great, the main reason I do it is because it energizes my body and gives me an instant boost in alertness. In addition to that, it also trains me to handle stress much better, because by handling the stress of the cold each morning, I'm preparing myself to handle any other stress that life can throw my way much better. So because I've done the practice of taking that cold shower for either 30 seconds to a minute, I feel much more resilient and unstoppable. A last habit to consider is drinking a green smoothie. Drinking a healthy green smoothie that contains green leafy vegetables, good fats, and protein is a great way to give you the boost that you need each morning. If you're someone who experiences cravings in the morning, then drinking a hearty green smoothie can definitely help alleviate that. It also improves your digestion, your hydration, and gives your skin a healthy glow. Be sure to add green leafy vegetables such as kale or spinach, which cleanses your liver and strengthens your blood. It will also help keep you energized for longer periods of time. I recommend adding superfood green products such as Athletic Greens, which is what I use, or Organifi to give your smoothie an extra boost of nutrients. And I personally use a NutriBullet, which is a more affordable option than other blenders to blend my smoothies. And I will admit that since practicing intermittent fasting, I've saved my smoothies for the afternoon after my first workout. So whether it's a lift or a run, that's when I recommend you take your first green smoothie. Now, intermittent fasting might not be for you. For me, it does work great for my lifestyle and my schedule because, again, my focus is more on building a business in this YouTube channel. But if you're someone who doesn't practice intermittent fasting, then this is definitely the way to go as a first meal of the day. So that's it for this video, guys. There's definitely more habits for your body that you can implement each and every morning. These are just 7 of the main ones to consider. And in the next video, I'm going to be sharing morning routine habits specifically for your mind. There's also a good course that I've taken on developing an empowering morning routine. It's short, it's also very affordable, and I'll be sure to link it in the description below. Now, what I recommend is to take just one habit, one of these 7 that speaks to you, and start implementing this in your own life. Try it out for 7 days, see if it's empowered you or helped you become a stronger, better version of yourself, which is what we're all about here at Self-Actualized Life. If you received any value from this video, then be sure to leave a like and look out for future videos by subscribing below.